Animals in winter. How do animals survive in nature? It's hard to survive in nature. Animals need to find food, to protect themselves from other animals, and to find shelter and warmth in harsh weather. Just as human beings do, animals find ways to survive in cold weather. During the cold winter months, some animals migrate to areas that are warmer or have more food. Geese are birds that migrate. Every fall, as the cold sets in and the plants freeze, geese head south in search of green grass and plants to eat. If you look up and see geese flying in a V formation, they are migrating. The V shape helps them to fly. It breaks up the air, pushing against their bodies. It also helps the geese to communicate with each other. Not all animals migrate to survive the winter. Some stay in the same place throughout the year. They have other ways to survive. Squirrels gather extra food in the fall to help them get through the winter. Most squirrels eat only food that comes from plants such as nuts, seeds, and fruits. These foods can be hard to find in the winter time, so the squirrels get busy in the fall. They gather more food than they can eat at one time. Then they hide it, but they don't put all the food in one place. They scatter batches of nuts and seeds in hiding places all over their territory. If another animal discovers one of the hiding spots, they won't get all the squirrel's food. The food that a squirrel hides will provide meals for it through the long winter. The black bear is another animal that stays in one place during the winter months. It doesn't store up food for the winter like the squirrel. Instead, a black bear spends the winter sleeping. Black bears live in forests, mountains, and other wilderness areas. In the summer, the bears eat as much food as they can. As the weather gets colder in autumn, their food supply shrinks, so the bears prepare to hibernate or sleep through the winter. When a bear hibernates, its heart beats more slowly. It uses less energy than it does when it is awake. The bears make homes called dens, in caves, in piles of leaves and sticks, or even in tree holes. When they are ready to hibernate, they crawl into the den. They roll into a ball to stay warm. Then they sleep all winter long. Animals in the wilderness need to stay warm in order to keep alive. Their fur or hair can help them to keep warm in cold weather, just as a coat or sweater can help you to keep warm and cozy. Mountain goats live in mountains that are cold and snowy in winter. They have two kinds of hair to keep them warm. Close to their skin, they have a very fine fur, between 2 and 3 inches long. During the winter, mountain goats grow thick hairs, called guard hairs, on top of their fur. These hairs can be up to 8 inches long. Sea otters are expert swimmers that live in freezing cold oceans. Otters are able to stay warm thanks to their heavy fur. This fur is so thick that it is superior to any other animal's fur. Like mountain goats, otters have 2 layers of hair. Their top hairs are waterproof. Whether animals migrate, hide food, hibernate, or have warm fur, they all have special ways to survive the long winter.